Does anyone remember these? The final look, better looking than the last one. I ended up getting the garage fixed. So somebody came by yesterday. So he first came by around 10 to measure my garage and just to make sure that I gave him the right measurements. And then around 2 o'clock, I want to say, he came back and he installed the door. He removed my old door. Well, actually, first he pushed it up. So yeah, he pushed it up, he opened it, and in my mind, I'm like, damn, I wonder if you can just fix this garage door. But as he was pushing it up, you could see the garage door just split apart. And I'm like, yeah, no, can't be fixed. He installed a brand new door. I went with a very dark color. I was trying to match the front door, which is a chocolate, but he only had like a dark brown, which doesn't really look like dark brown. It looks like dark gray, I want to say, almost black. It's so weird. It's so trippy too, because like you'll be driving by my house and you think that my garage door is open, but it's not. It's just the color of the door. Such a weird, ooh, there's a bee. That's why I don't like to leave my windows down. So I did get some footage, which I'll insert for you guys. Took off the old panels one by one, and then he put up the new panels. So when I first bought this house, the garage door worked perfectly. It was not automatic. You know, you press the little remote and it would go up by itself. And then after a few years, the wire that was connected to the opener and the garage broke or something. We tried to put it back together. Anyways, the last maybe 3 years or so, I haven't been able to press my remote and, you know, have the garage door open and close. I've been doing it by hand, which was a little bit annoying. The guy that came yesterday, he was able to connect the old opener with the new garage door, and the garage opens with my remote. It's a very old school remote. Look at it, it's so old. Yeah, and also it's connected to my car as well, which is so crazy because I haven't used the remote or opened the garage with a remote in years. So I'm surprised that it's still connected to my car. I thought I'd have to like reconnect it, but nope, it's still connected after all of these years. And he was saying to me that this is a very old opener. It says 1999, I think he said. Whatever it was, whatever year it was, he said it was 26 years old. And he's like, it's still working very, very well. And I'm like, I hope it can last me another 26 years. And he's like, yeah, maybe. Fingers crossed that it lasts me until I leave that home or whatever happened. Because having a garage that just opens without you having to manually do it is great. Especially in the wintertime when it's cold. I would hate get into the driveway, get out my car, push it up, put the car in, pull it down. As soon as I'm, you know, making the turn to get into the driveway, I just press the button, it opens, I drive down, and I press the button. A little update on that. So I just did some groceries. It is so hot, I'm dying. I just did some groceries, oops. And I got something at McDonald's to eat because I'm starving. I use my points. I just got a sausage egg McMuffin and a hash brown. The hash brown is looking dry. I don't know, it was looking really dry just now. Maybe it doesn't look dry, but it does look dry. No, it's fine. And then I got an iced coffee. Honestly, McDonald's has really good iced coffees, and a friend of mine was telling me they have the same coffee beans as Starbucks, but they just brew it differently. So that's interesting because their iced coffee is actually really good. It's better than Tim Hortons, which is funny because Tim Hortons is known for their coffee.
Sometimes it's soft as a misty rain that gently touches my soul. It cools the fire that burns in me, and I simply lose control. So just rain down on me, let your love just fall like rain, just rain on me.
I just finished getting ready. I did my makeup. I did like my 10-minute makeup routine. I really want to refresh his hair. I don't know if you guys can tell. Maybe you can. It's like really frizzy and like the parts aren't as defined. So I really want to go in and like fix up the part here and like the area that frames my face. And that's it. So it's probably about like 20 twists or so. I'm gonna refresh. So the products that I used to do this were by Buntyn Beauty. So I used the leave-in conditioner. I also use their curl cream. I don't have it on me right now, it's in the office, but to refresh I'm not going to use the curl cream just because I'm going to be taking these twists out in like 2 days. So I just want something to I just want a light refresher. If I was keeping this in for another week or so, then I would go in with something heavy, but I just want something light. So I'll be using their leave-in, their mousse, and I'm going to be using a spray bottle of water. And for my edges I will be using a gel. I really like this one. It's by My Black is Beautiful, the Edge Slayer. I'm going to use that to slick down the front portion of my hair, and yeah, that's it. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I just finished doing my hair. I think I want to kind of slick down the front a little bit, but because my hair is so wet, the gel isn't holding. But I'm just going to add a little bit more along the front, and I'm going to put a hair tie on just to see if I can get it to lay down a little bit. But either way, all of this is not even necessary. I don't have to do all of this. Gonna add a little bit more mousse to the front here just because I want it to shrink up a little bit more. See if I can get a little bit more volume out of this side, because for some reason, I don't know, I thought I was gonna get more volume. I probably didn't go small enough. I feel like some sections on this side could have been a little bit smaller, but overall I really like this look and I definitely would do it again. All right guys, so I just went ahead and tied a hair tie at the front of my head. I'm gonna leave it on for about 15 minutes or so until it's dry or whatever. I'm probably gonna tidy up the house and then I'll come back and remove it. It is done. It shrunk up maybe just a tad bit. I don't know. But yeah, that is the final look. Nice and refreshed. The front is a little bit more laid. Not super sleek, just because my hair was so wet, so the gel just was not holding. But other than that, I probably will go over it once it's fully dried. It's still a little bit wet. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And I'm gonna rock this for another 2 days and probably turn it into a twist out. And then I'll be wearing some Broco braids for about 7 weeks.
Mom, why?
Hey guys, it is probably the next day or maybe 2 days later. Amar and I are on a trail walking. Well, I'm walking, he's riding his bike. Yeah, he's on his bike. Now that the garage is open, we have access to all his summer toys and bikes and scooters and all that. So we're gonna try to enjoy the summer as much as possible. We're trying to make it all the way to a splash pad, but I don't know if Amari's gonna make it. He's going so slow. I'm so tired from walking slow. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I had bought Amari and I some scooters and he fell off the other day and like he hurt his elbow and his knee and his bum and his head. And since then he hasn't been wanting to ride a scooter. He's afraid of falling again. Yeah, he's been afraid to get back on or to go down a hill or whatever, because the hill that he fell down on was quite steep. For someone who doesn't know how to ride a scooter, it was very steep for him. And I thought he was gonna walk down. I rode down on my scooter and I told him to walk down, but he didn't listen. He went flying down the hill and fell. So he's been very timid since then. But Hey guys, so it is probably about a few days later. I don't have mini twists anymore. As you can see, I did end up getting boho braids, but I'll talk more about that in an upcoming video. I didn't end up doing the twist out with my mini twist just because it was so frizzy and it was already kind of getting a little bit dry. I didn't want to take the chance of doing a twist out and leaving it out and it matting. So I didn't bother doing a mini twist out, if that makes sense. So I just went straight into boho braids, and I'll probably rock this for maybe about 7 weeks or so. We'll see how long it lasts. We'll see how long I wear it for. A little bit about what's going on today. So as for today, I have a few things that I want to do. I have a PR package to pick up. I have a package that came not too long ago that I want to unbox with you guys. I've also purchased this watch from Winners, a really nice watch. Let me get it so you guys can see. A really nice watch. It's like nice and dainty, which is super in right now. I do own a nice gold watch, but it's like a big face watch, which is right here. So you guys can see, I wear this one a lot. This is my only gold watch. I have like rose gold, I have white, I have a bunch of different colors, but this is my only gold watch. This one from Michael Kors, and I've had it since like 2015, 2016. I've had it for a very long time, and the battery in it is dead. I've never bothered to replace the battery just because people don't really use watches like they used to, you know? So I have my phone, so I just check my phone if I need to see the time. It's really just a fashion statement at this point. Anyways, I have been wanting a dainty gold watch, and I did find one yesterday, and I loved it. Like I was saying, I loved it until I realized it was just way too big. So this is what it looks like by the brand London Fog. It's very cute. So it's a gold watch, and it has like a brownish face. Very pretty, right? And it was only $34.99 at Winners. When I was in the store, it pretty much was locked in. I couldn't take it out to, like, you know, try it on and really see what it was looking like. So when I finally got home, I took it out of the box and I realized that it was a stretchy band. It's more like a bracelet watch versus your regular, you know, see how my Michael Kors one looks like this. Yeah, I thought it was going to be something like this, but it's not. It's a stretchy band. So I'm just gonna put it on so you guys can see. So that's what it looks like on, but you can see it is too big and it just kind of just rolls around on my wrist, and obviously I don't like that. So I'm thinking, instead of returning it, just because I really do love the watch, I love the color, I love how slim it is, I like that it's a stretchy band, but it's just a little bit on the big side. So like I said, instead of returning it, I'm thinking to go to the flea market and taking it to a watch repair shop, and hopefully they don't charge me an arm and a leg to get this resized. I'm hoping to spend anywhere between $10 and $20. Hopefully, I don't know, things are so crazy with prices right now, they could end up charging me a whole lot more, but I'm hoping like 10 to 20. That's as much I'm not really interested in spending any more than that. And now that I'm holding this watch up, I'm noticing that the face of the watch is more of a deeper gold, and then the bracelet or the wrist band for the watch is more of a yellow gold, and it's throwing me off. And I don't know if it's the lighting in my room or if it's like super noticeable. Let me show you guys. Can you see? Like, this is more yellow than this. This is more orangey and this is more yellow. Can you see that? I don't know if it's super noticeable, but it's kind of throwing me off. Like, why is there two different color golds being used? That's so odd. Like, is it the lighting in the room that's doing it? But no, it's clearly like yellow and regular gold. That is weird. Okay, hold on. Yeah, because like my watch, my Michael Kors watch is the same gold all the way through, but this isn't. This is two completely different colors. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can, you can kind of see. It's two completely different colors. I might actually just return this because I don't like this. I don't like how you can tell that it's, that's odd. Anyways, whatever. I might actually end up returning this. Like every time I look at it now, I'm seeing two different colors, like clearly. I was hoping to get someone to adjust it for me. I was looking up online how to adjust it, and it's like certain little tools that you need to do it. It's a little bit different than removing links from a watch like this. So you actually need like a little, this tiny little knife that they use, a tiny little pliers thing. And I'm like, I don't want to spend money on those things when I can just get somebody to do it for me. It'll be done properly by a professional, but it looks like I might not even do that. I'm just gonna return it. Even though the face of this is so nice. I love the face. I love like the brown inside. Oh, that really sucks because I really thought this was nice. And it still is, but the color is throwing me off. And then to spend, nah. No, it's going back. I'm sorry. So forget about the watch. Don't worry about it. But if you like the watch, Winners, Marshalls should have them too. It retails for like $3.95 and I got it for $34.99. And that's one of the reasons I was like, ooh, I'm gonna hold on to this. For retails for almost $400. This is a good buy. But the colors are throwing me off. I think I'm gonna head over to Marshalls and see if they have any other watches. I did see one that I really liked at on Amazon, but that one was like $52. And then my cousin got one from Shoppers Drug Mart the other day, and that one was $24, something like that. So maybe I'll get that one instead. I don't know, but I don't think I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna look at it again outside because maybe the lighting in my room is throwing it off. I don't know, but yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head to my P.O. box, head down to the flea market, Marshalls area, and see if I can find a new watch. Hey guys, so I am back at home. I'm sorry for the glare in my glasses. Let me see if I can adjust. So I just got back home. I told you guys the watch was looking, I don't like the lighting in here. Let's move. Okay, I think the lighting is a little bit better. So I didn't end up going to the flea market. I went straight to Marshalls just to see if they had any more watches, and they did. They had quite a few, but I ended up deciding on the one I'm gonna show you guys in a second. The watch that I got is from the brand Nine West, and I got a very, very pretty watch. At least in my eyes, it's pretty. I think it's better looking than the last one. So the good thing about this watch is that the band, okay, so this one, I'm gonna need to cut it out. Or maybe I can slide it off. I don't know. Let's see. Because there's something, no, it's actually like really stuck on there. Okay. So the good thing about this watch is that the band is adjustable. Like I can adjust it. I don't need any tools or anything like that. It's the one that you kind of like, almost like a regular watch band, like you just slide it and hook it type of thing. So it's one like that, not exactly like the Apple Watch, but I'll show you guys in a second. I'm just trying to open up this damn box because I didn't realize it had one of those plastic thingies on it. I don't have a scissor on me. I have a fingernail clip, but I don't think the fingernail clip is gonna reach. No, okay, 1 second. So I love the style of the other watch I showed you guys, but because it was two-toned, not even like silver and gold, it was gold and gold, but two different types of gold. It made the watch look cheap in my eyes, and also the watch didn't really have much weight to it, so it felt kind of cheap, but I didn't mind because it was only $34 and it was the exact style that I've been looking for. But I'm like, to pay another $20 for someone to adjust it for me, I just didn't think it made sense. And then on top of that, I wasn't totally happy with the quality or the color of it. So I was like, you know what? Let's just go see if Marshalls has anything that I like. And like, I swear to you, I walked in, I went straight over to the watches. They had a lot of different brands. They had like leather bands, like they had a really nice brown one, a really nice black one. And I almost thought about getting this one and a black one, but I'm like, you know what? No, we came for one watch, we're leaving with one watch. So I left with my one watch. But if you are looking for watches, definitely check out Marshalls and Winners. Both of them have like a wide selection of watches. So finally got it out. So I'm just gonna slide it off this little pillow. And so this is what the watch looks like. So you guys can see it's this type where you can slide the lock and adjust it to your liking. Look how thin the band is. The gold on the watch or the face and the gold on the wrist, or the wristband, it's the same color. I love how the band looks. I don't know how to describe it, but you guys can see. I love how that looks. And this is lightweight, but it feels really, really good. Like, it's really solid. I don't know how to explain it, but let's try it on. Do you guys wear your watch on your left hand or your right hand? For me personally, I don't know what it is, but I have to wear it on my right hand. And I'm not left-handed or anything, but it feels really, really weird if I put a watch on this hand. I literally will feel the watch all day long and it will bother me. When I wear it on this hand, I don't feel it. Does that make sense? I know people say that you're supposed to be wearing it on, you know, your left hand, but it just doesn't work for me. Okay, so this is the type that you actually have to lift this piece as well. I have to lift up this little piece so that way I can slide it back because it is a little bit big, but I'm just gonna try it on. I'll adjust it later, but I just want you guys to see, and I also want to see myself if I like how it looks. But it looks like I should actually lift this thing. I'm gonna use this file on the fingernail clipper to lift up this little lever. Oh gosh, this is so, it's so dainty, it's so like hard to hold. Oh, I don't want to damage this. How do you lift this little thing up? All right, so I got it off, but it like literally came off. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to slide it forward. Okay, I gotta figure out how small I need this to be. There was only one of this type of watch. There was another one with like a different face, but it had like butterflies in it. Like they're gold butterflies. It was cute. It looked like something for maybe a teenager or something like that, or maybe someone a lot younger. And I was like, okay, that's definitely not for me. So I didn't, obviously I didn't buy that one. But the cashier had like so this one ended up being $39.99. The other one that I returned was $34. And I thought it was a decent price. So what's crazy is, as I'm fixing this watch, I'm just gonna tell you this. What's crazy is, when I was checking out, I returned the other watch and I was supposed to get back $39.95, I think. Something like that, $39.95. And the cashier gave me my money, whatever. And then I purchased this. Gave her the money. Sorry, the money she gave me, I had in my hand holding it because I knew that I was obviously going to pay cash to purchase this. So I just held the money for my return in my hand. And when she told me the price, she said 45, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. So I started giving her the money and I'm like, something just felt so off about the money in my hand. I'm like, it felt like I had more money in my hand than I was supposed to. Because like I said, the other watch was $39.95, but in my head I had $55 and something cents. And I was just like, I was so confused. I'm just like, why do I have so much money in my hand? But anyways, I gave her 45, whatever, and I left the store. I'm just like, why do I have so much money in my hand? Or why did I have so much money in my hand? Why do I still have $10? And then I sat down, I'm like, did she give me an extra $10 by accident? It seems like she did, because like I said, I didn't have any money in my hand when I got into Marshall's. The only money I had was from the cashier. So I'm guessing that she accidentally gave me an extra 10. I don't know. This is really hard. After a million years, I finally got the thing to close or to adjust, and then all you have to do is clamp this piece. But anyway, so this is what the watch looks like on. I think it looks really nice. It's very cute. It's nice and dainty. I think I need to make it a little bit smaller just because it is kind of moving around, and I kind of like my watches to be tight. I don't know why. Like anytime I wear a watch, you will see an indentation on my wrist because I like them to be like on there. Like I want to feel my watch. I don't know. I know some people wear them like really loose and it like moves around on their wrist and it spins. I don't like that. I don't like loose jewelry unless it's like a bracelet or a necklace, cool. But like a watch, I want it on there. I don't want to feel this hefty thing rolling around on my wrist. So I think I need to adjust it. I think I just need to move it up maybe 1 or 2 more times and then it should be perfect. So That's from Marshall's. Picked up a package from the P.O. box. It's quite small, about the size of my head. I don't know what's inside. I didn't order anything, so it's probably PR. So let's find out together. Hello Shanique, here's a little self-care treat from Pura Dior. Inside you'll find vitamin E serum, castor oil. Enjoy. Oh, I feel like they sent me products before. They have. Okay. Alright, so I have these exact products already. I'm not sure why they sent it to me again, but shout out to Pura Dior, I think it's the name of the brand. I'm just gonna show it to you guys because I don't think I ever showed it on camera. Sometimes I get packages and I don't always share it. It just depends. So the first thing is the vitamin E oil. Looks like that. Comes in a 4-ounce bottle. And then also I have castor oil. And then I have 2 little containers. So you have this little one, and then we have this one for your eyelashes or your, no, I think this one is for your brows, and this one you use for your eyelashes. It's just a tiny little brush. So shout out to Pura Dior. I don't know how to say the name. That's the name if you're wondering. Shout out to them for sending this over. I'm definitely gonna give away this one because I already have 2 of this, so I definitely don't need all of that. Also, I did get one more package, so let me show you guys. All right guys, so I did get one more package. This one is from OGX. I didn't actually open up the box yet. I just took it out of the outer package. So as you guys can see, it's like a stereo, which I thought was so cute. Here, let me zoom in so you guys can see it a little bit better. So like it has these little cassettes. It's just pieces of paper. Amari was playing with them. So I'm just gonna show you guys what they look like. So it's like little paper cassettes and they say different things. So like hydration and harmonies, remix and repeat it. Oh, repair it, my bad. We have curls gone wild. And then we have roots to rhymes. Very cute. Scan the QR code to listen. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it said that on the back. So I'm actually gonna scan it and let's see what the music is. So I'm gonna do roots to rhymes. I'm just gonna scan it with my phone. Okay, so then you can see like the OGX icon pops up. So I'm just gonna play the song. Interesting. So it's a whole playlist of different songs. So you have like, who's on here? I see Keisha Shante, Cardinal Official. Oh my gosh. So unfortunately I can't play all the songs because I will get a copyright on here, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm just going to scan one more card. So that's kind of cool. Like if you actually scan it, you get a playlist of like roots to rhymes type of music. So I'm going to do Curls Gone Wild. Let's scan this one and see what comes up. So Curls Gone Wild has Avril Lavigne. Oh, so it's a lot of Canadian artists. So Fifi Dobson, Sarah McLachlan. Yeah, I don't know all of these people, but I know Fifi Dobson and Avril Lavigne. Yeah, these are like throwback songs. Okay, anyways, that was kind of cool. So let's actually open up the package and see what's inside. So that's what it looks like. On the side, you can see it has a hot comb, not hot comb, a curling iron, the old school one, a flat iron, a comb. It says chunky highlights. This is very, yeah, very retro. Crimp it, flip it, work it, too styled, to be dialed. That's, yeah, this is very much, this is reminding me of the 90s for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. It smells good. I can already smell whatever is inside. Just gonna rest it here. So there's some more like cards, if you guys can see that, some more cards on the top. And then, oh, this is so cool. This is actually so cool. So on the top here, I don't know if you guys can see, but it says press play on repair on this big box right here. And then there's some smaller ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and take up this green one, if I can get my fingers inside. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take the pink one since it's already sticking out. And this one says Scrunchy Sessions. Hit the high note in style. Every pop princess needs a signature scrunchie. So I'm guessing there's a scrunchie inside. So, oh yeah, there's a scrunchie, purple. Ooh, it fell out. So they sent over some purple scrunchies. I believe that they are satin. They feel like satin, not silk, which is fine. I love using scrunchies, especially when I want to tie up my hair out of my face, or I want to do a high puff when my hair is in like a wash and go or a twist out. And then there's some tissue inside. That's probably it. The tissue's probably just for stuffing. Yeah. I'm just gonna open it up to make sure there's nothing hidden. Because sometimes these brands like hide things. So I wanna make sure that I don't miss anything. Y2K Pop Princess. Throwback to sparkles and butterfly charms. Your hair deserves a main pop girl moment. So this is the green box. I'm guessing it's some type of like hair clips. Remember like those butterfly clips? Ooh, those would be so cute in my braids. If it's that, I don't know. Exactly, oh my gosh, that's so, who remembers these? Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Hold on. These butterfly clips, so I'm just gonna show you guys. Ooh, I love the brown ones. This is pretty. Who remembers these little clips? Yeah, this is definitely the 90s. The brown ones are really cute. So cute. So I got some pink ones, some green ones, purple, and then the brown ones are really, really cute. Oh wait, there's a purple one. A dark purple. Let's see if you guys can see. It's kind of hard to show you because they're so tiny, so it's a little bit tricky to hold up. But that's really cute. I like that. I would definitely use those, like the brown ones, to pin back some of my hair. Again, tissue, just want to make sure there's nothing inside because those clips are really tiny. Okay, so the next box is a purple box and it says Stardust. Bring the Stardust to your set list and your standard and your strands. So this is a purple box. I don't know what this one could be. Stardust, so maybe like sparkles? I don't know. Oh, little clips. Again, these are, yeah, these are definitely the 90s. These little clips. I don't think I could use these in my hair. I don't know what these are gonna hold, but this is very much the 90s. These flexi clips, oh my gosh. I used to wear these, but not this shape. Like I'll have to insert a photo, like the long ones. I used to wear different colored ones and I matched them to my earrings and matched them to like my rings and my bracelets when I was in high school. Oh wow. That's definitely, it's more so for someone with like, either you have fine hair or you have like straight hair. And when I was in high school, I had relaxed hair. So yeah, those worked. All right, you guys, next box. Hopefully this is not too boring. It's kind of entertaining because each box is something different and I have no idea what's inside. Untamed Volume. So this is the light blue box. Get a grip on wild hair. Oh, so no stuffing in this one because it's a little bit bigger. So I just got a simple claw clip in like a creamy color, not so much white but like a milky white. So that's cute. Now I'm curious to see what's in a big box, but the big box is most likely going to be like shampoo, conditioner. So let's see. Yeah, it was so heavy that it literally just fell out. It fell out of the box. Anyways, so it says breakage doesn't stand a chance. It's the OGX Argan Oil of Moroccan collection. So, oh, it's these ones. Okay, so this is the back and this is what's inside. So I'm gonna show it to you guys because they all literally just fell out. Oh, these are like the throwback. This used to be so popular when I first came on YouTube. Let me see if it still smells the same. Oh my gosh, yes it does. Does anyone remember these? It reminds me of Herbal Essence. I don't know if you guys remember. If you guys used to watch You Love Manx, she used to rave about Herbal Essence. I'll insert the exact product I'm talking about. It was like Herbal Essence. It was like some type of like leave-in conditioner that she used to always talk about in like a red skinny bottle. Her and Hairlicious She also talked about herbal essence as well. I don't know if they still use those products because they are relaxed, but so much time has passed since those products were like viral and like trending. They probably don't even use them anymore, but it smells so good, and it's taking me back to when I, used to use these products and I had relaxed hair and everyone was talking about OGX, and I worked with OGX so many times. They have some great products, but like I said, so much time has gone by, and I've worked with so many different brands. I've received so many different packages, and like so many new brands have popped up that like you forget about like products that you used to use and loved. So this was another product that I loved. I don't know if I would use it now, but it's the renewing penetrating oil. I definitely loved using this when I had relaxed hair. I don't know if any of you guys that are following me have relaxed hair, but I did love that. And then the next one is a dry oil mist. Again, another product that I use when I had like twist outs and I wanted to like add a little bit of shine to my hair. This was another product that I loved. And this is something that I can definitely use now on my natural hair if I want to add in a little bit of shine. And then finally, I have the conditioner. The first thing I showed you guys was obviously the shampoo, and it smells just as good. It just smells so good, so good. So huge shout out to OGX for these products, definitely taking me back. Yeah, I'm excited to give these a try because I don't think I've ever used these on my natural hair. Yeah, okay. Definitely gonna put those in my stash. All right guys, so I think I'm gonna wrap up this video. It's a little bit long, very chatty. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys in the next one.